test lifecycle phases in JUnit. Here you can see test lifecycle phases. Normally the test class contains multiple test methods. JUnit manages the execution of each test method in a form of a lifecycle. The complete life cycle of a test can be seen in 3 phases with the help of annotations. Setup. One setup. This phase puts the test infrastructure in place. JUnit provides class level setup before all and method level setup at before each. Generally, heavy objects like database connections are created in class level setup, while lightweight objects like test objects are reset in the method level setup. 2. Test execution. In this phase, the test execution and assertion happen. The execution result will signify a success or failure. Cleanup. This phase is used to clean up a test infrastructure setup in the first phase. Just like setup, tear down also happen at class level after all and method level after each. Here the annotation interface before all in package org.junit.jupyter.api in module org.junit.jupyter.api. At before all is used to signal that the annotated method should be executed before all tests in the current test class. Annotation interface before each. At before each is used to signal that the annotated method should be executed before each at test, at repeated test, at parameterized test, repeated test, and at parameterized test, at test factory, and at test template method in the current test class. The annotation interface test. At test is used to signal that the annotated method is a test method. Annotation interface after each. After each is used to signal that the annotated method should be executed after each at test, at repeated test, at parameterized test, at text factory, and at test template method in the current test class. Annotation interface after all. At after all is used to signal that the annotated method should be executed after all tests in the current test class. Here you can see class level setup is connected to setup. Setup is connected to test execution. Test execution is connected to cleanup. Cleanup is connected to class level cleanup, and cleanup is connected to setup again via repeat. And here the setup is connected to text execution. Text execution is connected to cleanup again, and then cleanup is connected to setup via repeat, and cleanup is connected to class level cleanup in the end. Now this is the end of my presentation. Thank you very much for watching it.